When I popped off. Hello. I am in a much better state than yesterday. So we could do 2 fights and we can get out of Tate and Liza split today. However, getting out of Tate and Liza split today requires either a lot of risk and possibly wiping to Hoopa, or I do it no heist. I'll explain in a moment. But first we're going to do a different double. The last double of the I'm being very serious. This double took me about 5 seconds to calc. 5 seconds exaggeration, but that is Tate, not the last double. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a double battle where the they lead with a level 1 Marill and a Passimian with Receiver. So the Passimian is hard-coded to click detect turn 1. Because of that, we can abuse this. That's the slots I want. You need the life orb. And then everyone else can have citruses. I'm not expecting to use any citruses. If we do, it's a bit unfortunate. Okay, yeah, this double didn't take me very long to calc. I would have gone live earlier, but I was having a look at Tate and Liza. I have a riskless line that's 1 death, and I also have a riskless line that's no death, so I'd probably send that one. However, both of them do not heist the leftovers. Let's do this fight, and again, as I just said before, I'll explain. Okay. Tab in. Double check. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this Passimian should detect. We're going to Tailwind, and it doesn't matter what Prim does. This Tailwind allows us to outspeed the Passimian now. Obviously, the receiver's passed. The Maryl's always going to die this turn. The Tauros sees no kills on us, so it's going to click Roleplay into the Passimian to copy Huge Power. We're going to Dark Pulse, and we're going to Encore the Passimian because we are now faster than it, so we're going to Encore into Detect. Oh, okay, we got lucky with the flinch. I mean, the flinch didn't matter. We are now going to KO this, and we're going to flip turn our own High Dragon. The reason for this is because I want to go to this thing. I'm going to not drop a Draco, and I'm going to click Fake Out. Unfortunate. That's bad actually. I was supposed to kill at that turn. The Passimian should see force kill into my this only. It shouldn't ever target my Sneasler. And the Golduck is slower than my Sneasler, so my Sneasler can KO that. So we're gonna do this and then KO, I guess. That's fine. Okay, it's gonna poison jab here, I think. It doesn't matter. I outspeed actually. I can let me double check this range actually. This has gone wrong. It was fine if I probably should have stayed in Prim. I originally calced staying in with Prim. Oh, it's not at low enough HP. That it's a range. I should never get close. Do I get close combat here? It's random. Oh, it's huge power actually. I think it can close combat my Sneasler. I'm in a very bad spot actually. It shouldn't. With huge power, actually, does it see KO into my... I forgot it has huge power now. Can it KO my Weezing? It can't, but it can definitely KO my Sneasler, right? Yeah, Okay, I think I have to do this. Okay, yeah, good. Oh my days, I was just dead to crits. Okay, this is a bad spot for me now. This was not the positioning at all I was supposed to be in. Can it KO? It can definitely KO my Prim. It can also definitely KO... Actually, can it KO Prim? Hydro Pump does a maximum of... I'm in a very bad position right now, and this is not what was supposed to happen. Okay, it can never KO my Prim, actually. So it's always going to want to KO this thing. So Darugus just has to dodge a crit. Oh, huge. Okay, how much? I should bait Ice Beam now to do my Hydreigon. Yeah, perfect. Okay. At this HP, is it ever... It's never Hydro Pump. It could be Low Kick as well, but it's fine. Infinite's just gonna switch in, and we're gonna do this. We should never... Perfect, don't freeze me. Nice. Okay. It's not ideal, but we can do this. Okay. Kind of frauding this fight. Nice, okay. That was not what was supposed to happen, like, at all. Oh, that's bad. We can exit this way, actually. That was not what was supposed to happen, like, at all. We only lost one citrus anyway, so it's fine. Now time to look at what the heist. Yeah. I have a team for that, a theoretical team for the heist. I have looked at it, calculated it out a little bit. But other than that, it's a bit shaky. It's not, well, the first fight is free. The second fight is where it gets shaky. The second fight is how it becomes shaky, and that's not what I want because I don't want to wipe. Okay, so let me run through the line I have cooked right now. So the 6 we're bringing to the big heist is Sneasler, Hydreigon, Kecleon, either Basculegion or Trevenant. I haven't fully decided yet. Primarina and Infernape. So this first fight is free. We're gonna lead Sneasler. We're going to fake out and just KO and knock off with Muscle Bat. No, we need Life Orb. Sorry. We're gonna fake out. We're gonna KO and knock off. We outspeed. So then normally you bait Future Sight and then you bait Boom and then you do some other switches. However, we always bait Latios anyway. Actually, no, if I take Life Orb Chip, I bait Draco. Okay, good thing I re-looked at this. That's bad, actually. But I need the Life Orb Chip. Okay, now I have to just recook my whole line. Okay, that's fun. Oh, I have to recook this whole line anyway because you can just see the roll to Draco. I don't know how I missed that. Ah, nuts. Okay, wait. Oh, I have to do the boom thing then, that means. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't care. But I have to do the boom strategy. But I now need to know how I do the boom strategy. Which means I don't think I can bring Ape, actually. I think I can, actually. I think I can still do Life Orb plus Ape. Okay, but this just means we have to knock off turn 1, bait the Future Sight from Azelf. I don't know how I missed this. Okay. Let me bait the Future Sight from Azelf. We're gonna switch. It's gonna want to use Explosion. We're gonna switch to. Do I bring Legion? Well, I think I need to double check how this works now. If I bring Trev, do I bait? I bait Latios. If I bring Legion, do I bait Latios? Wait, hold on. I'm looking at Mega Latios, not normal. Wait. Hold on. Oh, okay, wait, no, I can. No, we can still see Draco KO. It's a better range, but it can still see the KO with Draco. It most likely won't go for it, but if it does, then I just wipe immediately, because I have to switch to Hydreigon if I do this way. Because we have to do the boom thing again. Okay, now I see why people do the boom thing. Because then we have Bascule Legion. Let's just say Bascule Legion for now. Because then you bait, we bait, oh, that means I can't, no we can, but I have to dodge an accuracy drop, I think, because then it baits, oh, can I get pursuited, maybe, I don't think so, because it sees KO in Night Days. Okay, I'm just finding all the holes in the line now. We switch on in the 90s. We have to dodge an accuracy drop if we do it this way, and then we just KO with CC. And then we bait Latios. And because we're full HP, we never bait Draco. Actually, we will bait Draco. Ow! Are you joking me? Huh. Okay, I'm finding all the holes in my line now. This is very bad. Okay. Oh, that's funny. I really thought I had a line. I guess okay, good thing I really looked at it. For just absolutely just running in, just frauding Tate and Liza. No, thank you. I am not doing that. Because, okay, so the issue was before I saw all these other issues, I had no way to kill the Hooper. So we were gonna have this, we were gonna lead, we were gonna kill Poison Jab. You can imagine Gunk Shot is Poison Jab here. We were then going to bait Latias because we were going to get chipped enough to bait Max Roll Dragon Pulse, which means that we're going to be able to switch to Prim, and Prim can just 1v1 this. And then he KOs with Flip Turn at the end. You do it like that for very specific reasons, because then when you KO flip turn, you go to High Dragon and you pay Metagross. Would I even bait Metagross? I don't think I would actually. I think I would bait. This is another hole in the line. Yeah, I would just bait. No, I have slow kill on you. I don't know if I would bait you actually. I think I've just found like, okay, the line is bad. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's just recook the whole thing. Sneasler, these. Oh, let me just refresh this actually. We may not need Prim, but I like Prim here because it helps me 1v beat this Latios really nicely. And it can also then 1v1 the Latios. We need, are you faster than this at Mega? You are, which is really nice actually. And Lopunny could maybe do some stuff, but then how am I being tapped later? I have no clue. Would Weezing be able to do something in this fight? Actually, Weezing might be able to. In theory, Weezing could, because Weezing would do the same thing as Prim. However, I don't think I can 1v1 the Latias, that's the only thing, which means I just need a different line for the Latias. In theory. Because what you, it could, well, I can just boom on it and just go crazy, but I think I need it for the Roact chip or whatever. I wanna ruin our Eggy ship. Sneasler frags both leads technically. I wanna ruin my Eggy ship. Do you wanna be Eggies instead? Okay, wait, I'm cooked. I thought I had a line. Apparently I didn't. Heistless is better because then I can bring something instead of Kecleon. Because Kecleon kind of just takes up a whole team slot. And I don't particularly want to sack Kecleon. I mean, I could sack it to the Metagross. Get my Hydreigon in for free. And go Ballistic there. Hit a massive Dark Pulse. Then bait Meteor Mash, go to like Ape or something. If I was GMO Ape, then I would not be having this problem, because Ape would just be a surefire set on this team. But because I don't want GMO Ape, well, this run is not GMO Ape at least, it's quite bad. In terms of the the Metagross matchup, because I'm requiring a Tailwind into a U-turn plus Overheat. Then I bait Hoopa and then it was cooked. That was with this line, the original line I just had calced with the Heist before I realized the Heist, it was bad. Kind of struggling now. Okay, I think we have to at least need to do the boom thing, but then I don't know what I do after that. I've seen Liza support get used on this fight to KO the Zoroark, and then it doesn't really do much else other than like it pivots. But how that would have to happen is I'd have to go to Prim on the Night Days, bait Sludge Bomb, but then if I got Sludge Bomb crit, then I was just cooked. Because actually no, I wouldn't get cooked because I get exited out anyway. No, it would be fine actually. It's just Goliath wouldn't get the frag, Sneasler would get the frag, then I'd have to do Hooper normally, and then the issue is how do I beat this thing? Because I have no way to. If I can switch, oh, I can switch this in on an Aura Sphere actually, but I need Roap. I think with Galizapod I can do it, but then I don't know if I can bring 8, which means I think I lose to Metagross. I definitely cannot bring Ape. Which means I probably have to use like Life Orb Hydreigon? I'm not sure. You always beat 9 days, which is unfortunate. But if I come in on the Sludge Bomb or the Aura Sphere, then it's fine because I can just CC this, but then it's not fine because then the Ladia, no, because then Hooper comes out, and then I think it can click Shadow Ball into me. Actually, if it clicks Shadow Ball, it's fine. It would be fine, because I just go Hydreigon anyway, as long as it's never Aura Sphere. Okay, again, let's just have a look at this. So we want Sneasler, Hydreigon, Kecleon, probably Basculegion. It depends. It could be Trevenant again, as I said, but probably will be Basculegion though. Mega B kind of makes this fight fairly easy. And then I needed Prim and Gliscor, which means I don't have a way to beat the Mega Metagross. I could sack Kecleon and just kind of ball out and just see what happens, but then I think it's bad. I think if my Hydreigon gets crit, then I lose. It would be odd. I don't know if Poltergeist works against Megastones. I don't know. I don't know how to test that either. I don't think I can test it. Unless I go do one of the optionals, like the Mega B optional. And I Poltergeist into the beach. I mean, I might have to test that off stream. If I don't heist, this is free, because instead of Kecleon, I bring Ape, and then I have a way to beat Metagross. And I don't think I need Basculegion either. So, I mean, that's a thing. I should write that down, actually. I mean, so no heist is. I mean, it's been done. People haven't heisted before. Squirk didn't heist. I mean, it's a very real option, to be fair, because if, for example, if I can't find a line to kill everything, without risking stuff, then I'm probably not gonna want to run it. I don't think it's gonna be worth running. Um, we might be here for a while. Strap in, guys. I really don't know. I want to heist, but if I can't heist, then I think I just have to accept I can't and move on. There is genuinely nothing I can do about it if I can't heist. I just literally have to say, oh, okay, I can't heist, and just it's whatever. And then you can't heist, isn't it? I can see the line, but it's the who part is Liza's team is the issue. Tate's team is piss easy, if I'm honest. It's the everything after that in the second fight, because obviously this is a back-to-back. I don't know if I said that. I might have not actually said it was a back-to-back. Maybe I didn't say it was a back-to-back. I don't know if I just said it was a back-to-back. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, because who cares? I don't care. You just have to deal with it. Sneasler can frag 1, High Dragon frags 2, the Sneasler Organized Squad would frag 3. The issue is I would need a second emergency exit, which means I just have to dodge crit. I had the tools to do the heist. How do I beat the heist? If I was GMO Ape, this probably would have been solved by now. But unfortunately I'm not, and I can't even GMO. If I GMO, then I lose my scales, and I can't do the heist. Okay, because what would happen is if I was non-GMO, and if I even if if I don't do the heist, the line for the Metagross becomes it'd be the same because I'm not GMO. I'd have to tailwind, then U-turn, then overheat, but then I'd bait, then headbutt or expanding force. I think I could even bait hyperspace fury, but then it doesn't. Regardless, it doesn't matter. I'd switch to Hydreigon, and then I'd bait Aura Sphere, and then a 6th Mon would come in that takes the Aura Sphere, and uses Roat Berry, so it breaks the Sash. Then I just sack that. I just sack it, and then because I sack it, then Sneasler comes in, just KOs. And Roat Berry would get enough chip for Muscle Band Sneasler to just KO with CC. So that's how that would go. I've been trying to find a nice row-up line in my head here. Hello. I don't know. Probably have to. I'll probably look at this tomorrow or later on today. I said I'd be done Sunday max. I don't know really. Um, kind of struggling, man. If push comes to shove, worst comes to worst, I probably just don't do the heist. I'll be unfortunate, but scanner items are really broken. I mean, they'd be more beneficial for me, especially because I'm not the best at this game. That's very evident. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the best at this at all. Like, I've gotten bailed out so many times. I've gotten lucky so many times with um with what's happening. Especially Magma Hideout. I got bailed out so much. If I can find the riskless heist line, I'll definitely be doing it. If it requires a death, so be it. If it requires Kecleon's death, so be it. But I need to find a way to kill this Hoopop. That's the main thing. If I can find a way to kill this Hoopop, then it's okay. The only way I've thought about this is by using Trevenant. I could sack this. Sacking Basculegion is a thing because it's always guaranteed Hyperspace Fury. Because of that, I have thought about it. However, if I don't need an item on Prim, I can go to this on Aura Sphere, and I'm going to be full HP, so I can always bait Hyperspace Fury. And then because of that, I can proc the Roap. Then it's always going to be, if I get defense drop, Hyperspace Fury should always defense drop me. But then it doesn't matter because I just switch. Oh wait, I think I might have figured it out. Wait, I think I figured it out. Okay, now I just need to get here. Which then requires finding a line to beat this thing. Which means, do I need Glycopod? Now this is going to be the big thing. If I need Glycopod for this first fight, then I'm going to have to try to find a line for the Metagross. Oh wait, okay, wait, okay. I might have cracked this open. As long as Prim doesn't need an item, then we should be okay. Trevenant. If Trevenant didn't just get absolutely bodied by... I could use Trevenant and sack it. But I have to come in for free on Aura Sphere. How did I miss this? Because I'm not calculating with Psychic Terrain, that's how I missed it. I don't think Basculegion works then. Yeah, okay, never mind. I mean, it's a 50-50. Because if it's just expanding trucks me, then I wipe. If it's expanding a truck, I wipe. I think that then if I can't dodge crit, I just wipe. Okay, yeah, never mind. I figured out why this doesn't work. Is there a way to stall out of all its moves? Technically there is. Well, that's gonna be cringe though, and that's gonna be tough. Because actually no, there isn't, because there's no obviously dark immunity. But if I bait all of these, because what does you bait? You bait Aura Sphere. It doesn't work because Vascular Legion can also just bait Hyperspace Fury. If it's Hyperspace Fury, I think I just lose, because how many Hyperspace Furies can I take? I can take 4 maximum. No, I can just take 4 full stop. There's nothing maximum about it. I'm gonna take damage from Metagross, so that's not gonna work either. I thought I cracked it, but then I realized I wasn't calculating on Psychic Terrain. Steel Roller Togedemaru, wait. Is that a thing? If it's a thing, then it could go crazy. Who learns Steel Roller in this game? Does anyone learn Steel Roller? Okay, Delmise learns Steel. Okay, Togedemaru does learn Steel Roller. How does Delmise get it? Okay, it is a scale. Which is interesting to me. Because if I can scale, then I can just go crazy. I mean, that's an idea. Again, for Togi to scale, but that means we're down to 1 scale, and we're not going to be able to get any until we can dive. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check, actually. Getting no scales until dive is probably really bad. Okay, no, there is some we get, but they are all again just dive locations. Some of them are dive locations. Okay, that's not ideal. We probably would have had an extra scale if I didn't use my Altaria. If I didn't scale Hyper Voice and I just used the TM. I don't know why I didn't use the TM. That was a mistake, I guess, but also not being GMO Ape has cost us a scale, and it also means it would cost us 3 more to become GMO. And again, I'm being punished for not being GMO Ape. I'm picking Ape and not being GMO. I mean, the twins have me in the blender. Is anyone live right now? Quetz is live, okay. I'm gonna end and read out. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.